Got a message here from my friend Fops, F-O-P-S, Fops, in the Discord. He says, would be cool to make a video keeping it real with your take about Japan influencers or YouTubers, influencers, streamers in general. A lot of their perspective about living there seems to come from not having to actually work for a living. Now, before we go any further, let me address that. Actually work. Work simply means earning your income, earning your livelihood. So if you're streaming every day and you have an income from that and that's enough to support you, you are working. Just because it doesn't suck as much as your job, just because it doesn't suck as much as anyone else's job, doesn't mean it's not work. Doesn't mean it's not real work. It's like that meme where all the boomers are like, oh, the millennials don't know how to work. They just want to be on TikTok all day. They just want to be TikTokers. Would you not want to be a TikToker? Like, you just fucking a couple times a day? I'm not saying this is all you do, but maybe, you go a couple times a day on TikTok, post a little video you dancing, and then a whole bunch of money comes in. Who wouldn't want to do that? You would be doing it too if you could do it, but the people, these boomers that are saying that shit are usually really fat and old and dorky as hell anyway. So, actually work, I mean, if someone's a streamer and they're making good money off of that, a lot of times they're making money, way better money than people working real jobs anyways, so that's just as much of a job as anything else. But if you just mean in the sense of not working like in a black kaisha or like a Japanese work environment in an office job, yeah, for sure, that will definitely have a different impact on their view of what Japan is like and how to live in Japan. I mean, it's the same with anything. I had rose-colored glasses on for sure in Japan when I was just in language school, surrounded by a bunch of foreigners and working at like an English kind of school after I went to language school every day. Then once I actually got into the Japanese work culture environment, I was like, oh shit, like this kind of sucks, dude. So yeah, I mean, definitely that will change your opinion on things without a doubt. So I think everybody knows it. I mean, Japanese people are going to argue with you sometimes and say, oh, Japan's work culture is actually great because this and that. And I mean, that's fine. If maybe Japanese people really like it, or maybe you're just coping. I don't really know. I also don't really give a shit. But then he says, I have a few questions I think you'd have a more realistic perspective on. When it comes to entertainment / influencers in general, do you find it discouraging to see how much money some people make being total chodes with a lot of luck, or do you see a way for yourself to achieve that level of success? I never find it discouraging to see people making a lot of money or doing better than me. I never find that discouraging. I always find that inspiring. Now, do I think it's a little bit goofy if someone is out on TikTok posting videos of them, like, I don't know, farting, and I mean, that's actually kind of funny. But just doing stupid shit like sleep streams and stuff like that, that's not discouraging at all. I think that's interesting and that's a different approach to whatever. And then some people are going to watch that and be like, oh, this person's not actually creating any value. This is so stupid. All he's doing is being out here sleeping on stream. He's not actually doing anything. He's taking a different approach to working than anybody else. And you guys are just mad that this guy doesn't have to do fucking anything. He just goes out there, puts the camera up and sleeps in front of his camera and then makes money off of it. So, I mean, do I want to do that? No, I don't have any passion to do that. I feel like there are things that I actually want to say, actually want to change the world some way and talk about my thoughts and my opinions. But I don't blame people for doing that at all. I think that's interesting and that's different. And yeah, I don't think it's discouraging when people are doing better than me, making more money than me. I just think that's inspiring and interesting. So it's like the people that are angry at OnlyFans girls. They're always like, we need to take down OnlyFans, and then these OnlyFans girls can get a real job, ha ha ha. And usually the guys that are saying that are the guys who are actually buying the OnlyFans. I mean, there would be no OnlyFans girls if there was no market for it. Like, the girls do not decide their value. The market decides their value. Who is the market for OnlyFans? Men. There would be no OnlyFans girls if the guys weren't buying it. So am I saying that OnlyFans girls are virtuous and they shouldn't be blamed at all? Obviously no. Of course not. However, at least half, probably most of the blame should be on the people buying the OnlyFans. Like, it's the same thing with porn. Does porn suck? Yes, obviously, without a doubt. But am I getting angry at all the porn producers for making it? I mean, sure, a little bit. But I'm getting angry at the guys for watching that shit. There would be no porn. There would be nobody making porn if there wasn't a bunch of money to be made off of guys watching it all the time. It's just like you say, it's the same thing with people who watch stupid streamers. Like, I'm pretty sure he goes on to mention like Johnny Somali or other dumb streamers. Now, before we even get into that, I don't ever watch streamers like that. I don't care. I don't spend my time, I don't spend like an ounce of energy thinking about people who I don't like, and I don't give a fuck, like stupid people. I don't care. I mean, yes, they exist. Does it slightly bother me that maybe some people might think that I'm stupid also just because other streamers do stuff like that? I mean, yeah, I guess so. I'm already fighting to be seen as equal here in Japan anyways, but I don't really see that I can change that. Focus on the things that I can change. I focus on my life. And I just kind of do me, man. I'm not sitting here worrying about people who I don't like or I think are stupid. I don't even know who any of these streamers are. People every day are like, oh, Ice JJ or Ice JJ whatever. Or, I don't even know, dude. Some stupid, like, some streamer is coming to Japan like, yo, don't you hate that guy? What are your thoughts on him? I don't know, but I don't know, man. I don't watch any of that shit, dude. I'm in my bubble. I'm doing my own thing. I'm focused on me, man. I'm in the gym. I'm dieting, I'm reading books, I'm in school, so I just don't think it's productive to worry about people that you don't like and talk about people. And like I said, the only reason that they have any type of income, they have any type of job like that anyways, they have a platform, is because people are watching them. And so you guys talking about them and saying, oh, this guy's so stupid, this guy's so stupid, guess what you did? Somebody didn't even know who that was, and now he heard about him and wants to go, oh shit, let's see what's going on here. And then you watch it, and even if you're watching him out of hate, even if you're hate watching the dude, you're still kind of like, okay, like, you're giving the guy views, you're giving the guy attention, you're giving the guy an audience, you're giving the guy ad revenue. So the best thing you can do if you don't care about any of this, if you guys think like these dumb streamers are so bad, if you think OnlyFans is so bad, don't watch it, don't contribute to it. So yeah, that's my opinion on that. And then I think he goes on to say, I wonder if you have any specific long-term career ambition yet with your schooling, or are you planning on going all in on content stuff in the school with the school as a backup? I think that would be sick, but obviously there are no guarantees. Yeah, I mean, you said it. You said it, dog. That's exactly it, man. The school, I basically see the school as a backup. Am I excited about being in school? No, but like I said, I'm studying business, so I can always incorporate my business degree with whatever I want to do, become something that has to do with fitness or content creation or whatever. So it's versatile, and also business, I mean, you can kind of do a lot of different shit with a business degree. So yeah, I hate school. I'm not excited about school at all. My number one thing is just doing the YouTube, content creation, the modeling opportunities, stuff like that. And then, yeah, I won't really hate working a business job, but I do have that as a backup, without a doubt. And then he goes, do you think there's actually a formula game plan for success in making videos entertainment when sticking with it, or do you think it's mostly luck and or gatekeeping? I would love to hear your perspective and what roadmap and plan look like to get there, and what your roadmap and plan look like to get there. Thank you, dog. I mean, without a doubt, there's a specific formula and game plan for success. Anytime you talk to like successful YouTubers, they're always like, oh, you got to do this with your thumbnails. You have to watch your engagement statistics. You have to, for the first 30 seconds of the video, you have to make sure you have a good hook, things like that. Without a doubt, I'm sure all of those are very important, and I try to balance it. I try to balance doing a little bit of the shit that I can tolerate where I don't absolutely end up hating the editing process. Also try to keep to being myself as much as possible, because I don't really like trying to game the algorithm and stuff like that. And I actually never look at any of my statistics. I hardly ever look at the comments anymore. Sorry guys, I know there are a bunch of cool commenters on there, and thank you guys so much, but I'm so busy I don't have time to really read all the comments anymore. So no, I mean, I started doing the thumbnails. I'm sure you guys noticed that. That takes me a total of like 1 minute each time to create a little dumb thumbnail. So that's what I do. And then without a doubt, there are always going to be new formulas coming up and new trends, good content. Are there things that I could do to my content, little editing things, little promotional tools that I could use to boost my reach? I'm sure there are, but like I said, the number one thing for me is just being myself and staying true to what's gotten me to the dance in the first place. I mean, I know I haven't done much. I know I'm just starting out, but I figure the more and more, I mean, like kind of when I got into YouTube, I was telling myself I'm not going to become one of those YouTubers just like obsessed with chasing numbers and chasing the algorithm and chasing the dumb statistics, because that's going to take it away from exactly what I got on here to do. I came here to just fucking talk shit and just be myself out here. And I personally, like, I hate editing. I hate looking at all the statistics and shit like that. So the number one thing that I want to do as I do start to make a little bit more money is continue to be myself. And I've already found that a little bit difficult, because when I do these streams on like Saturday mornings, thank you guys for tuning into the streams, everyone that tunes in and donates and everything. People are donating, and that's sick. So obviously my first thought is like, dude, I need to do more of these streams. But streaming is fun occasionally, without a doubt, but it's actually not what I want to do. Like, it's not what I have a passion for, but I know that it makes more money than just doing videos like this. So now I'm realizing, oh, it's kind of difficult. It's kind of difficult to actually just say no to that money every time. But this is actually what I want to do. In the same way that, like I said, I could be working at my part-time job and be making probably more money than I'm making right now if I was working 25 plus hours every single week at my part-time job. But that's not actually what I want to do. It's not actually what I'm passionate about. So just trying my best to be myself. I'm sure there is an algorithm trick, a formula for getting popular, and I'm sure a lot of it is luck as well. But like I said in a different video, the harder you work, the better that you present yourself, and the more you stay true to who you are and what you want to do, the better that your luck gets. Am I right? So that's just kind of how I think. Sorry for being kind of a douchebag. I know I was maybe a little bit brash in this video, so I apologize for that. But I talked to Fops. I mean, he's a cool ass dude. I'm sure he understands where I'm coming from. Thanks for the question, dog. Thanks for giving me an opportunity to make some content. I'll send you your 500 yen after I make the video and I get some ad revenue. So alright guys, thanks for watching. This is Young James. If you guys want to email me, ask me any questions, do a one-on-one with your boy, get up close and personal. You guys have any type of questions about how to get to Japan, anything, send me an email, youngjamesYT@gmail.com. That is youngjamesYT@gmail.com. If you guys want to join the Discord, send $5 or so to the Ko-fi. Link is in the description. Send me a message on Instagram and tell me that your grandma wants to lick my gooch. Whatever, guys. All right, peace out.